Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now Golden State's starting five. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Looney. And for Phoenix, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. And it's the Suns to start out. Booker draws the double. Ayton the pass to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Paul. Ayton trying to break free. The shot by Paul, no good. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Here's Green. And Paul pulls it down. Passes to Booker. Lets it go with a 3. You can't get that one. And Golden State will come the other way. Thompson in the posts. Green finds Thompson. Wiggins right side. On the wing, Green. Pass to Looney. Got a piece of it. Paul against Curry. And Paul gets it to go in.
And Chris Paul so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Now here's Paul following the miss by Draymond Green. Okogie for 3, bangs home the trifecta.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Now Booker, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. And it's Paul missing.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside for Curry. A three-pointer is right on target.
And really the last guy that you like to see comfortable shooting the ball is Stephen Curry, just automatic.
Here's Booker. Warriors with the rebound. Curry looking it over. Pass to Looney. The 3. They get it back. Out to Thompson. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. Wants to get it to Booker and does. And that one is off. Curry with some nice D. Thompson dishes to Green. From 6 feet. And he overshot that one, missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Over in the corner, Green. Now the pass to Curry. A three-pointer. Wiggins drops in the tray.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins, deadly enough from that spot.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now, Wiggins, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Curry against Paul. Kicks it to Durant. Over Green. Durant, no good. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Different look here for the Warriors. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Looney. Donte DiVincenzo comes in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. .143 left to play in the first. Now, here's Poole. Payne covering. And Thompson kicks to Poole. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Payne. Pass to Craig from outside the arc. And the Suns get it back. Biyombo. It's good.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Thompson for the triple. Nailed from three-point land.
You can never let Clay shoot off a crisp pass. He just lets that go so quick.
Here's Payne. Biyombo finds Lee. No good from outside. The Warriors lead it. On the wing, Green. Now here's DiVincenzo. Covered by Biyombo. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Now Phoenix shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Lee against Poole. Pass to Craig. And here's Biyombo. Deflects the pass. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Green. Biyombo with the block. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Phoenix ahead, leading by a point. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now, here's Looney. still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jays.
And, you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship teams, Kevon Looney.
Well, totally understands his role and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
The first free throw is good. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Ayton hits them both. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up and down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big three to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. Winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Now here's Paul. Outside, KD. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
KD sets up those crossovers as a big 7-footer. He handles the ball so well, and that's a great decision out of a pick-and-roll set. All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Ayton.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the basket, Poole. Over Booker. Poole, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's KD. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Wiggins with some nice D.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Now here's Booker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Green, the pass to Poole. Over Booker. Poole kicks to Green. Booker against Poole. Wiggins from outside. And another 3 for Golden State. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Biyombo is checked in for Ayton. Terrence Ross comes in for Josh Okogie. Damian Lee is checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. And KD drops them both. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time, Chris Paul. And these guys scoring in a variety of ways. Really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Suns trail by 5. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Durant imposing his will, this time at the rim.
Warriors have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
That free throw good from Thompson.
There's so many little things that Klay Thompson does for his team that go unnoticed. Trust me, they're not unappreciated.
Now here's Lee. No points in the game yet for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Payne.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
That's a foul called on Damian Lee. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Thompson for the triple. Drains the three-pointer. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
That's the automatic Klay Thompson that we're used to.
Payne passes to Craig. Now Ross. Beyond the arc. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Payne. And Thompson throws it down.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Tries the spin move. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Thompson finds Iguodala. A three for DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 assists in the game. Payne passes to Ross. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's in there. Here's DiVincenzo. Green inside the three-point line. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
Lee outside. Ross sets a screen for Lee. Dishes to Payne. Green with the block. Payton against Ross. And the basket by Payton.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping.
There's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
Substitution for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga.
Here's Biyombo. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And Kuminga gets it to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their
Iguodala, even though athletically doesn't have what he used to, smart enough defensively.
46.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think we've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing good.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
And Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
From 11 feet away, he gets it in there. Paul's got 6. And it's the Warriors with the ball. And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Berry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom and so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
Now, here's Looney.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns U.S. team.
Suns trail by 21. Paul surveying the floor. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson inside. Green passes to Looney. Green kicks to Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 6.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Paul passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks.
Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
At the crossover, it's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Puts one up from 19, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Warriors leading by 20. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker in the corner. Ayton dishes to KD. And finished off by KD.
Now there's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Here comes some t-shirts. Get us out of your seats, everybody. That's right, Sun fans. Time to make some noise for you, Sun Dancer.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Suns. Cameron Payne comes in for Paul. Then for the Warriors, Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Kuminga down low. Craig is on him.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Durant. He's got 15.
Well, we know Durant's difficult to slow down, but when he's penetrating like that, the defense just cannot deal with that length.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And he makes the first.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
The Suns making a switch here. Biyombo's checked in. Good on both. Warriors leading by 20. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got 13 points.
The length of Wiggins helping him out there, able to stretch it up on the inside and find a shot.
Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Here's Durant. That one, no good. The Warriors go the other way. Passes it to Poole. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Poole up top. Guarded by KD. And that one drops for him. Poole's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Poole showing more and more signs of maturity. Hard to rattle.
Payne with it. Kuminga picks him up. Pass to Biyombo. A wide open look here for Craig. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Payne. following the score by Golden State.
And Cam Payne has gotten this reputation, and it's well earned as a professional, just able to come in the game, ready when called upon. He's going to impact on both ends of the floor what's being done out there. And that effort level, that has kept him around.
And the first one drops. Damian Lee is checked in for Phoenix. Golden State also making some changes. Green is checked in for Wiggins, and it's Iguodala in for Thompson. Payne hits them both. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Green finds Kuminga. DiVincenzo with it. Back to Green. It'll count. Beat the clock. Count it. He caught it.
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Warriors ahead. They finish off the third quarter on a 15-4 run. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for the Suns, they're shooting about 42% so far. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Bismack Biyombo playing out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Torrey Craig. And it's Lee in at the small forward position.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Payton passes to Iguodala. And a missed layup. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Suns. Has to be Biyombo. Now Payne. And it's off from three-point range. Kuminga the pass to Iguodala. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, we've seen this so much throughout Andre Iguodala's career. Just a gamer who refuses to let the defense get to him.
Now here's Payne. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Iguodala. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
GA with their fourth title. The combination